Hi guys, coming on here to do weekly energy update for this first week of December. Happy December, my goodness, time is flying. It's almost Yule time. How has the week been treating you guys? I have a couple of openings now that I've pretty much done for school for a little bit. If anybody wants to book with me, either send me a DM or send me an email or get on my website. And I'll probably be talking about what it is that I do in a one-on-one reading for the newer folks and just to view some of the older folks have questions. So with that being said, asking our highest level guides and our ascendant masters what it is that we need to know in regards to this week. Just one more shuffle. All right, so let's get to it. What is the theme of the week? We have the Eight of Pentacles. What's hidden to us? And this is for the general public. What's hidden to us is the Four of Pentacles. The advice here. Death and the outcome is the Four of Wands. I'm gonna ask a little clarification on death, just for my own sake, strength. Okay. And some of my cards flipped. All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about, and I think this is, some of you follow astrology, some of you don't. I am not an astrologer, so which is why I don't talk about some of the bigger transits or stuff like that. I speak on what I'm familiar with, because as to how it pertains to me. Astrology is probably something I'm going to probably going to pursue this year more fully, and hopefully maybe by this time next year I'll be offering astrological readings. It might take longer than that. Astrology really is very vast. With that being said, Jupiter goes into Capricorn, I believe, tomorrow. And for some of you, for the rudimentary understanding that I have of Jupiter, anything that it falls in, it expands. Jupiter is a very big planet, as we all know. And anything it falls on, anything it touches, it puts it on steroids. Jupiter right now, as of today, which is the first, this is when I'm recording this, is in Sagittarius, which is its home sign. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. And it's been lovely. It's been a full year of Jupiter in Sagittarius. Once Jupiter goes into Capricorn, Capricorn being ruled by Saturn, Capricorn being karma, and you know, you want to talk about career-minded people, Capricorn people. They're not always the warmest sometimes. They can be savage in the way they come off or the way they think. They're very concerned about what's fair, what's just. They tend to be good with money. If they're not good with money, they're not honoring their Saturn. They usually tend to have pretty, I don't want to say hard lives, but their childhoods were not easiest. So with all the themes of Capricorn now going to be exalted thanks to Jupiter. The first thing that I hear as I put down the cards is, if the theme of the week is Eight of Pentacles, it's time for you to stop and take stock as to what you have. And what I'm really getting very clearly is that take the time to see in your life what is working and what isn't working. What brings you joy, what brings you stability, because Capricorn really is about stability. What brings you your sense of work ethic, is it balanced, is it not? It's a form of really take a look around your life and really be honest with yourself as to what needs to change. And the reason why I say this is because Saturn is my chart ruler. I'm an Aquarius rising, I have a Capricorn moon, and I'm a Gemini sun, but Saturn used to be Aquarius' original ruler. Honestly, if you look at my chart, it's really Saturn. Saturn is my ruler. So the themes of Saturn in terms of what is fair, what integrity and honesty, which is something I talk about a lot, excuse me, is what's gonna be really looked at for the next year. And Saturn will bring you to your knees. And I'm talking about Saturn because Jupiter is going to be in Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So all of that will be exalted. And if you're functioning in integrity and you're doing the best you can, and you're trying to be as fair as you can be and as honest you can be, you're going to be okay. But if you're not, expect to see a lot of power plays that are going to be revealed. And not only that, within your own life, if you haven't done right by other people, karma's coming due. Because Saturn will let it go until it doesn't let it go. First, that energy gets really bad spoken in astrology if you don't really know it very well. The Saturn, while it strips away everything that isn't fair or isn't just, also builds you up in character, in morality, and it gives you a foundation like no other. So right now, the call for the collective is to look at your foundation. My throat was kind of acting up as I was saying this. For some of you, really speaking is going to be a big deal. What's hidden to us is the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting the sense that whatever you're holding back, like someone's not quite giving what they need to be giving because they're hoarding. So maybe you're dealing with someone that's hoarding money towards you, or dealing with someone that's hoarding their feelings towards you, but it feels like someone's hoarding something and it needs to be revealed, or it will be. Or you're dealing with someone that's not giving you what you deserve. It's an unequal exchange of energy, an unequal exchange of something. If this is happening, one, do you really want to deal with it? You can really love someone, but at the end of the day, you still deserve what you deserve. Are you willing to stand up for that? What the advice here is death. To me, it's like, let whatever needs to die, die. Allow for the process of resurrection. Death rarely, very, very rarely in the tarot means actual physical death. Honestly, it's very, very rare. It tends to mean that there's a process of death and rebirth, and that's what's happening. And as for the clarification, it's like what's dying is you having to feel like you always need to be in control. Maybe it's a call to surrender a little bit. It's a call to just allow for things that what maybe would have restrained you before, now it becomes a hindrance. The patterns of behavior that, or just the habits maybe that you picked up that were very necessary for you, maybe survive childhood or survive a very rough period of your time of life, is no longer necessary. Now you can thrive, and it's the opportunity for thriving. And to me, Jupiter in Capricorn is giving us the opportunity to really thrive for everything, for the foundations that we set out, and really look at them. And if you trust them and if they're solid, my God, they're really gonna pay out. The outcome is a happy home. Maybe this is what the foundation needs to look at. Maybe this is what you're desiring. But I do feel like this is possible. And this is happening. For some of you, it's a deepening of commitment. Maybe for some of you, you're getting married. But I do feel like this surrounds the home. And perhaps really looking at the foundations of what it is that you want will bring peace to your home. Will bring clarity into your home. Will bring a sense of ease. And it will allow for you to actually enjoy this Christmas season. I'm going to leave it there. Because I'm almost running out of time. So hit me up if you want to have a reading with me. I think I'm going to do a love reading next. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think.